Sanctuary, Heavenly Birthstones, Part 15, compiled by Shirley Jean Street and read by Wayne T. Street. It often happens that the pigment in some gems is irregularly distributed in blotches. This is often noticeable in the amethyst and sapphire. The quality of the finished gem will then depend on the way it is cut. It is not the color at the surface of the gemstone which colors the entire gem, but the color at its foundation. If the cutting is done so that the colored portion forms the cutlet or lower base, the play of light makes the whole gem appear uniformly colored when viewed from above. The stone cutter must be skillful. He often has to remove much, sometimes even most of the material, before the gem finally appears beautiful. Gems are formed only after they are tossed in the waters of life, then hidden in the darkness of mountains, where they are buried in the earth until they are taken up from the riverbanks where they were tossed after the rough struggle of life. Next, these gemstones must be precisely cut and carefully polished by the lapidary. It is only after all this natural processing that gems gain true value. Miners spend hours digging and picking. The cutter labors for precise cuts. The polisher settles for nothing less than a perfect shine. Then the stone setter secures the gem at the best possible angle. It is only after all this team effort that the gemstone becomes a jewel. Still, it is only when the light of the sun shines directly upon the jewel that its true quality is genuinely seen. And so it is with the jewels God calls his children. They have lived their lives in solution in the waters of human life. Then, through some divine grace, their nature is changed. Their lives are transformed. 2 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 18. No longer are they affected by the shifting circumstances of life, but still they are far from perfect. They must be taken by the great lapidary, Jesus, and cut and cleaved until the blemishes in their structure have been removed. Then they must be shaped so that their character reflects and refracts Jesus, who is with us during every trial and weakness. Hebrews chapter 4, verse 15. Each stone must be considered on its own unique merits and demerits. Each must be subjected to individual treatment. No two jewels are exactly alike. Each gem reflects the rays of light resulting from nature and polishing. The matter that forms the jewels of God is in solution. There is nothing to distinguish one particle from the next, one person from his neighbor. Suddenly, Jesus, the divine chemist, causes crystallization. No one can predict where that crystallization will take place, either in nature or in life. When Jesus said, "Let your light shine," he desired the blue sapphire to sparkle, the golden topaz to glow, the green emerald to gleam, and the purple amethyst to glisten. Side by side, the ruby does not quarrel with the sapphire or the topaz. Each gemstone gives out some special ray of the divine light, and all together they bring glory to Jesus.